team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to get us underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will go to work first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. So now on comes the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The give to the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Scanning the field, it's Kitchings. Got it in the middle, it's Frost. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. Third and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
He'll pull it on the read. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed, to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The give to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
Yes, sir.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
The information's a brewery. On the bag.
To talk over this third down play to open the period.
Akio B. I don't know. I thought you liked it. It's Harry Potter.
Looking for a man. It's
They had a Harry Potter night.
He'll get rid of it. He makes a catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
I almost got one for myself, but I was like, I don't have the same one again.
The end zone now with a new set of downs.
Well, I thought it was kind of sick.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense
There's
just
one guy.
play after play after play together and got
He had on
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
There's this drunk guy, and he had on a Gryffindor scarf and like the Harry Potter glass, like the circle glasses, and he brought a wand. It was pretty funny.
To the air on first down. Back open in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors In a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away.
Wes is hungry, apparently.
This afternoon.
Chad ate all his food.
Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
Ballin' Alley Brisket coming right up.
Kennesaw State offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Oh,
Under
yeah.
pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I'm sure the casino has food.
Pass that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Dropping back, it's Kitchings. Bringing the heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
Lets it fly. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Hauls it in at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he put on the punt return. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes
Feels good to have good defense again.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top.
Oh.
Working that left side now.
Spoke too soon.
35, he's open. On to running room. And
Spoke
they
way
finally
too
get
soon.
him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the
That's
Rainbow
embarrassing.
Warriors trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Hawaii. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in the range, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. It has been a rather rough ride for this sophomore behind center. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Kitchings. Scrambling away, finding open areas. He gets it up close to the 25, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Caught close to the marker. It's Gandy. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play.
No.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. It has been a quiet and somewhat forgettable game for this sophomore behind center. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game, and it's cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind and then love to get something going here. They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Kitchings. Using his legs to buy some time. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. They'll go to the air. He turns it loose to the left. He's got it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And Yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Yeah, we need a turnover.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Turnover would be nice.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The toss to the outside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Look out, he's got room. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. On the option, he'll toss it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job at assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
It says screen written all over
Now
it.
staring at a 3rd and 9. Makes the catch. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line.
Gotta get this ground game going.
On the run, it's Quinn.
God,
This
go
one
to go.
will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to the ground with the running back. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Rainbow Warriors just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The give to the tailback. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Okay.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space.
Okay.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Got a little space. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the quarterback will be spun down back at the 43.
Love the job by the defense there. They weren't fooled. 2nd and short. They thought pass was a possibility. They got to the QB. Let's see if they can do it again here on 3rd.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air. It's Kitchings. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Fires to
That's
the
a 1st down.
He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. It just left that pass short. Enough juice on that one.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt.
53-yarder.
Right down the middle. All tied up here in the 4th quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll go to the ground. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll leave it with him. They went right back to him, and this time
we are the better team. We are the better team.
Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. They get him stopped at the 26.
There.
That'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45. Out of bounds at the 47 and a big run there. Off play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack.
We are the better team.
At the 44.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Got room at the 35. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Gotta be kidding me.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And it's on the guy behind center to get this offense going. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle. And you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I'll tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. Been a bad day, man.
The play action fake. Now sliding to his left. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Looking downfield, it's Kitchings. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Extending the play. Fires downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down.
You gotta have that, buddy.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. On the run, deep down the right side. Intercepted deep in his own end. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll move the wide receiver. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got his man quickly. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
My new enemy is Hawaii. Fucking god damn it. Let's beat the shit out of this team for fun. Feel better.
Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Owls offense will have the football first.
Yeah, I'm going to beat the shit out of him just to feel better.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Here's a heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to throw. It's Kitchings. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Groupers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Groupers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Quinn. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Looking to throw, it's Kitchings. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Gives it on the option. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here comes the heat. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Catch in the middle. It's Cross. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Kitchings. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Tight end now in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Groovers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop in coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football.
There he goes. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Kitchings. Dances away to buy time. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. And he takes it in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown,
start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Utah. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running back searching for a hole. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The run to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the groupers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got it.
Oh, he's got some space. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Using his feet to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking to pass. It's Kitchings. Buys a little extra time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls!
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll go to the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The groupers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the groupers send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Back to pass. It's Kitchings. A little release to the back. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Kennesaw State.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. He'll set up to throw, buying some time as he moves left. And he'll slide after picking up the first down.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the...
Breaks into the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner's going to try to see what he can get, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Give to the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Got the first down and more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking downfield, it's Kitchings. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Finds his tight end, and he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy?
Throws toward the end zone. Pulls it in on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference, defense.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense.
Number 11 on the field goal.
And he had just enough to will that one home. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. At the 35, continues to fight for yards. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Wide receiver going in motion. The jet sweep pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They try to get it outside on the left. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides the back on the option, the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Can't get him to the ground. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To throw, it's Kitchings. Buying some time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Hand off from the shotgun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds.
They're trying to throw the out route. That time, though, the QB threw it a little bit too far to the outside, and it falls incomplete.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Rushes on him. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking for a man. It's Kitchings. He lets it fly. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened. And you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. A strike downfield. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to pass. Trying to barrel in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And the stomping has come.
This offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1. To start the season, kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo, bounced right back, putting up a ton of points, and this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. And it's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got...
Fires one high and deep.
The fuck?
Wide open, he makes the catch.
Oh,
All
man.
kinds of room to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Groupers.
Number 9.
That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Kennesaw State, 31. Candace, 13.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He leaves it with his back. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. We've reached a break. It's Kennesaw State on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Dropping back, it's Kitchings. Fires to the big fella. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Just a short pass to the tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They'll operate out of split backs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Groupers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He'll pull it down. Gets the 1st himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Groupers have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
I'll tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They're still firing away even with this lead. Fires to the tight end. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things